guys, can you hear me? Hello, hello, can you see my hand? All right, I need to get the audio worked out, so you guys need to let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Yes, okay. It's my old microphone, my blue Snowball. So hopefully it works, because usually when I use my fancy mic, everyone says it's a pain in the butt. All right, so I haven't streamed on this channel in almost 2 years, because I got flagged for stuff. If you guys know the story, then you know. But I want to see how this goes. Hopefully this doesn't reflag my channel. I was going to do a paint mixing stream, but ever since I started remodeling this new studio, I can't find my palettes that I had prepped, because I got some new colors and I wanted to do like another color chart for it. But today I am actually going to show you guys kind of the leafing process. So this is, I found this paint. I was at an estate sale, and the woman, I guess, was an artist. And so she had all these paints, and these are like old vintage paint. And I found this copper one, which was a really nice shade of copper. And so I've had a really hard time finding good copper paint. Gold, silver, super easy, but copper, not so much. So what I had been doing, so this is one where I mix different colors. So it's like you can see like that's copper-ish. But so I tested out some of this new paint on the back of this. And I don't know if you guys can see the difference on there, but it's pretty big. So what I decided to do was, this is completely done. It's dried. Is to test this new paint. Is it toxic? No, it's acrylic, so it's not going to be toxic. So I'm going to test it out and see how it looks. But, oh shit, it just like spilled out. But I hope everyone is going to enjoy this. I figured this isn't really much of something that I have to concentrate my mind on. So I could just talk to you guys while I do this. See, it's pretty watery. I probably should have shook the tube. But this thing's old. I looked it up. And, I mean, it was an estate sale. So this lady, she had so many art supplies. And you could tell she hadn't used them in a really long time. And so I bought a couple things. But there wasn't much that I wanted. But I was like, all right, I've been looking for copper paint. This looks like it could potentially be good. I might as well get it and test it out. And this is like a vintage paint, so we will see. Oh, it's very dark. Oh, fuck, I forgot I was going to take a picture of this before. Oh, well. You love painting streams. Good. What's happening? Is this channel getting you money? I don't know, J Bama. It wasn't paying me for a long time. And then randomly they approved. But so I won't know. You have to make at least $100 for them to pay you. And so far, based on like the reels that I've posted, is this, I haven't made enough, because all I do is post those shorts. So I have to make at least $100 to see if they'll pay me. So I don't know. We will see. We shall find out if this thing will pay me. Already, I really like this copper. Like, this actually looks like copper. And I will be honest with you guys, copper is like my least favorite color when it comes to doing these. Specifically because it matches people's skin tones. The only time I think you should have copper is if you are really, really pale. And even then, silver is always going to look better. So, but everybody likes copper. It's like the most requested one. And I'm like, gosh, dang it. You guys and me all have different styles. Let's see. I figured that this stream could just be a test on this channel. See if we can get back into the swing of things. Because I know you guys don't like Twitch. I like Twitch a lot. Twitch has never given me problems. It actually sends people notifications when I'm live. And they pay me on time every month. I never, everyone else complains about Twitch, but I have, for one, have never had any problems with Twitch. So I guess it's just It's just me. Everybody else hates it. I know you guys always complain about the ads, but I don't know how to fix that. I think YouTube does ads on live streams now too. So just watch. They'll all be like that someday. But did you guys actually get a notification that I was live, or did you guys just see me post on the Twitters? I would like to know. See, my life would have been so much easier if I would have just painted on this like the metallic finish instead of doing leafing. Leafing looks so much better. I created so much more work for myself. It's going to take so long to get all of these done. I had to turn off my fan. It's like super hot in here. It becomes like an oven at this time because it's like not insulated. But whatchamacallit, this microphone picks up everything, so I'm sacrificing my comfort for you all. I hope you will appreciate that. Copper. This is very, very coppery. Let's see. Oh, everyone, there's 43 people here. Thank you so much for being here. Please smash that like button. Please and thank you. Oh yeah, this is so much better than the other one. I think like this, I can actually see it's copper. It makes such a big difference. Oh yeah, look at the big difference. Like this one just looks, I mean, you guys can't see it very well because of my lighting. It's a little dark. Maybe I should zoom out a little bit. There we go. How many more do you have? A lot. A ton. The problem right now, though, is people aren't responding to my emails asking what kind of leafing that they want. So I can't add any of the details onto it until those people get back to me, because I don't want to pick for someone and then have them get all mad. If they don't respond to me by the time I'm done with all the people that have responded, then I will just do that. And you'll get what I want, not what you want. So if you're one of those people that never responded to me, bad on you. Now, the problem I can see with this color in the future is, since this is a vintage version of this paint, I really like it, but what if I buy the new version and they've since changed the formula and the color is not like this? I will be very, very upset. I know, it's very good. I'm liking it. And the reason why I do this is because when I add the leafing, I don't want any black sticking through. So the black looks really good when I'm just painting the eyes on camera. But once I go and add the leafing, and this also makes it easier for me. Like if I'm like, okay, I want to do all the gold leafing, and I just look in the drawer that I keep all these in. I'm like, oh, okay, there's a bunch of golds or silvers or whatnot. Look at that. Yeah, this is so much better. The other way was such a pain in the butt to do. This is simple. So I've been complaining that I don't like really have a baby bump. And we went camping and I wanted to get like a cute picture of me camping while I'm pregnant, like with my little baby bump. And it wasn't there. And I just took a shower earlier. And when I was getting into the shower, I'm like, oh my God, now my baby bump appears. Now all of a sudden, a week after I needed this baby bump to be here, now all of a sudden I have a baby bump. I'm so irritated. I just wanted cute pictures of me looking all pregnant while I'm camping, and instead I just looked a little bloated. And then today, of all days, like I just look super pregnant. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm getting gypped. This baby is already fucking with me. It's going to be just like me. I can already tell. They say that the firstborn son is like a copy of the mom. So I'm like, oh my God, me and Peaches are in for hell because I'm pretty sure I was a heathen. All right, there you go. It should look orange to you guys. Should look orange. What's up? There's 53 people here. How are you guys all doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Okay. Pushing a watermelon out of something the size of a little taco. Oh, God. Yeah. Now I know how much it costs to have a baby in the state of California. I told Peaches, I'm like, we're doing a home birth. I'm just going to squat in the bathtub. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yep. I'm so against this. Okay, right here, you guys can kind of see, like, see this one? What I would have to do is I had this other paint, which is not good. I would not recommend it. I don't know where it is right now. But see, this one looks like much more gold, and this one is clearly copper. Can you guys tell? Let's see. I'm waiting to see the chat. I definitely can tell. I think I'm going to have to repaint all of these ones, which I will do in a moment. But here's I should be filming this. I didn't film this one. I'm just going to put this off to the side to let that dry a little bit. And it is acrylic, so it should dry. I'm going to be responsible and film something for Instagrams. Okay. Here we go. All right. Got to do the cheesy reel stuff. Instagram likes its reels, man. But I gotta say, when I upload on Instagram and then when I go and then add it on to this YouTube channel, the views are so much better on YouTube than it is on Instagram. Like, they get thousands of views here. Which, by the way, go follow me on my art Instagram if you haven't already. One of my mods, if you could post the link in the chat, I'd really appreciate it. You guys all having a good Friday? I usually don't stream or anything on Friday because it's like supposed to be my night off with Peaches, but he had to go drop the munchkin off at her mother's house. During the summer, they do like a 2-week by 2-week thing. Dude, the mom and the mom's psycho girlfriend have been such a pain in the ass lately. I guess when we went to go pick her up last time. So she got in trouble. She got her phone taken away by me for a week because it was when we were going to do the gender reveal for the baby. And we went and did the ultrasound, and her and Peaches were there, and they both really wanted to know. But we were doing a family reunion, and I wanted to do like the gender reveal there, like with the party poppers, with like the smoke either going to be pink or blue, that whole ordeal. Now, Peaches is understanding because this is my first baby. Now, obviously, I've never done this before, and I just wanted to do that. I was like, oh, that'd be fun to do. And so he wanted to know really bad. He was against it. He's like, let's just find out. And I'm like, we will find out in like 3 days. Can you just wait 3 days to find out if it's a boy or a girl? And he's like, okay, fine, because he knew it was important to me. But so the munchkin wanted to know, and when we got home from the ultrasound, that he was like teasing me. I don't know who took the envelope out of my purse, but it was in a sealed envelope. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like go to Party City or Walmart or I don't know. Those are the 2 places I know that sell the gender reveal. And you give it to a person there, and so that way they go get it for you, and that way you don't know what it is, or else you're going to have somebody like order it for you online that does know. And so I had it in my purse because I was going to go to Party City and get the gender reveal thing and have somebody at the store just look at it. And so they got it out of my purse, and they were like playing keep away from me and like joking. And then like the munchkin got it. She ran outside, ran up the street, across the street, like into my neighbor's lawn. And I was chasing her because I knew Peaches wouldn't open it, but I knew she was. And she was in the process of opening it, and I grabbed her. I was trying to grab her t-shirt, but I guess I like kind of pulled her hair because she's got really long hair and it was in the way. But she stopped, and I was able to grab it. And, you know, we were laughing. Like, she was laughing when this happened, so I didn't hurt her. But, and then later on, I had to go get my eyelashes done. And so me and her, I went and got that done. And then she and I were supposed to go to Party City to get the party popper things. And I had shown my eyelash lady, because I've been friends with her for like 6 years. I had showed her the like other ultrasound pictures so that way she could see, which didn't have the gender reveal in it. And so I actually forgot that on her, like, I don't know, I guess I forgot it in her room. And so she came out to give it to me. I was out of the car for less than 10 seconds, it seemed like, to grab those from her. And while I was out of the car for those 10 seconds, the munchkin went in my purse, got the envelope, opened it, and looked and found out the gender. And she was like texting her friends, because I think she was like bragging to her friends that she was going to find out the gender today. And so and then she lied to me about it. I literally caught her red-handed with it in her hand. And I was just like, what the heck? And so she lied to me. And then I was like, are you telling the truth? And she's like, no. And I was like, you looked at it? And she's like, yeah, I know. So I was super mad. So I took her phone away. And then, so she didn't have a phone for a week. And it's like, the mom never tells us when she takes away her phone. But she's like, I guess, made a big deal about it to Peaches about how we need to tell her. And he's like, well, you need to do the same for us when you take it away from her as well. But so anyways, the munchkin was in the wrong there. She served her time. She, was grounded for a week from her phone, which to a 13-year-old is the end of the world. But I told her, I was like, the reason why I'm doing it for so long is because you need to learn your lesson. You need to learn first, you can't lie. You disrespected me because you disrespected my wishes, and you lied to me, and you invaded my privacy by going in my purse. And it's like, you need to learn the consequences of your actions, kind of thing. Which I think she did, because a little kid without a phone for a week is like the end of the world. But so when we went to go pick her up last time, apparently the mom's psycho girlfriend tried to tell Peaches that she thinks I am abusing the munchkin because of the hair pulling thing. And so he had to like call the munchkin downstairs because I guess the munchkin wasn't there, and he's like asked her to tell her what happened, and she's like, okay, so it's like you were laughing. You were the one that took the thing from Anna when you knew you weren't supposed to. We were playing around, but you actually were trying to open it. And it was obviously an accident. She's like, yeah. So it's like the mom and the mom's girlfriend these past few, like ever since we got engaged, they've just been trying to make our life hell. It's like, where are all of these problems the last 7 years? Like just the past year, all of the sudden, I was like, don't you think if I was this terrible person you claim that I am or that you think I am, wouldn't any of this ever popped up? I don't know, in the past 7 years that me and Peaches have been dating, and I've known the munchkin for 10 years. So it's like, don't you think any of that would have happened earlier? But no, they just have problems. So it sucks, but I'm interested to see if there was any further conversation when Peaches dropped her off. Oh, look at that. Peaches has a kid with a lesbian. If you've ever watched Friends, yeah. No, people that hate me that don't do any research on Twitter, they scream at me. They're like, "You're a loser that married a guy with a kid." I'm like, they're like, him and the mom will always have a relationship. They'll always have a bond. And I just kind of laugh because I'm like, there is no bond. There is no bond at all. It's because they're afraid the munchkin will move in with you guys. I think that that's a big part of it. The mom like always tries to threaten to like take Peaches to court, and it's like, one, you have no money. Two, it's like, oh, the court will see an unstable household or a stable, happily married household where her future sibling is going to be as well. Late in life lesbian. No, she always knew she was a lesbian. Not late in life. Well, no, I shouldn't say like Ross from Friends, but we always joke because it's like he knocked up a lesbian. No, she was always a lesbian. She is not from America. And so she was married to a man, and I guess while she was married to a man, she found a drunk Peaches on his birthday and, did a deed, then hit him up a month later about being pregnant, and conveniently divorced the guy, and then conveniently got her citizenship. So it's exactly like Ross. No, they were never in a relationship. It was I think a pregnancy of convenience, if you understand what I'm saying. All right. Let's see. If I was a judge, the kid would go straight to the couple. Well, I think that's probably why a lot of the problems are starting up again, which is very disheartening because it's like, you don't need to, like, that just shows insecurity. I'm like, you don't need to cause problems with us. Like, we're not going to push that unless she specifically tells us it's what she wants, right? But yeah, she's a good kid. I just hate that out of nowhere now they want to cause problems. It's very frustrating because it's like, as long as like the munchkin isn't upset, there's no problem, right? Like obviously I would prefer, like me and Peaches would both prefer that she was with us more, but we live significantly far away, and she like likes her school, she likes all of her friends. From what I've seen, in all of my experience with the mom, aside from a few times, I mean, she seems to be a very loving mother. So it's like, I wish that there was no issues, but I have no control over other women's insecurities. But it is what it is. She finally doing an eye again, but she'll never finish the eye project. I'm gonna try to get the eye project finished before I have this baby. I painted one last night on the Jack show. But yeah. But sounds like she's looking for a reason to take the daughter away from Peaches. I think so as well, but she can't because then Peaches will not give her money. So I think that's the only reason. Peaches and I both just assumed that she thought that, she was going to, it was easier when the Munchkin was a baby and didn't have a personality really. And now it's like, oh, she has a personality and there's that control aspect and it's all these other things. But yeah, basically no contact, then he's not going to give the mother money. So she can't do that. Let's see. We can talk about art instead of gossiping. Though I was just venting a little bit about my day. I was just venting. Yeah, we can talk about art. Here, I'll show you guys. So I painted this horse's eye. So I've been doing the eye project, obviously. Let me put this over here to dry. Fuck, I dropped it. All right, it's fine. So I painted this horse's eye, and the eyelashes, I think I kind of messed up, so I painted over it black. Okay, it's still wet, so I can't paint it now, but if you go on my, actually you can go here on the channel, go to my shorts, and go look for the horse painting, and you can see the finished product, or you can go onto my Instagram. But so there's this one couple that are neighbors with Peaches' mom and dad, and I was talking about the the eye project, and I wanted them to do it because it's like, the older you are, the more interesting features you have on your face because of the wisdom lines that you get. And so I wanted to get them to let me paint their eyes, and they said no, but he's like, you can paint my horse's eyes. So I took some pictures of the horse. This is the first time I ever painted a horse. Yeah, first time ever painting a horse. But yeah. So I messed up the eyelashes, so I painted over it, and so I need to go in and fix the eyelashes, but it is still wet, so I can't do anything with it right now. What I might do is fix this one. I think I'll paint over. Oh yeah, so much better. That other copper I had, it wasn't even real copper. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just order one of these tubes. That's a newer version, I guess, because that's all I can get, and see how I like it. So I hope it's the same formula, at least. But yeah, if you guys want me to talk art and not just start blabbering, if there's any questions that you have, anything you guys would like to know, ask me. I look up for the chat from time to time. I'd be happy to answer any art questions that you guys have. I've actually been thinking I need to plan more ahead for this channel. And I always say I do, and then I just get so busy with life. I need to just get better at time management. I've always been a procrastinator because I work really, really well under pressure. Like, my best pieces I feel like I've ever done were I started it the night before and I just like could not stop until it was done. So of course that's a terrible habit to have, but I have that mindset. So unfortunately it's a really hard habit to break as compared to planning things out. But I want to do like Halloween paintings. Everyone really kind of likes those Bruce Timm style paintings that I did, where I did the whatchamacallit, what was it? The Mario characters. I painted them like Bruce Timm. I don't think I would do a Bruce Timm style per se. but just do like a stylized version of like monsters. And I don't know. Would that be something you guys would be interested in? I could paint it on a live stream and record it and like make a video about it. Like, would you guys like that? I'm just trying to think of ideas. Also, so when I was camping, I was able to do a lot of painting last year, not so much this year because I was not feeling too well when we were camping. So I didn't get much painting done. But I did do like a recording. So I have all the recordings from last year. And then this year I just went around and I took the finished paintings and I showed like the finished product versus where I painted them. And I have all of the footage. I have it all together in my editor, but it's like over an hour long. So how long of an art video would you guys like? Because my art videos don't really get good views. But I would like this channel to, you know, I'd like to focus more on it and get things going. But I don't know. I watch a lot of art YouTube. When people talk about like, oh, what YouTuber do you watch? You watch this person, you watch this person. I'm like, I only watch ArtTube. I watch ArtTube and like other random videos, but not like anything that has to do with like Star Wars or other people that I know in this sphere. An hour. She looks worked really hard. The coloring is amazing. So I want to know all the materials and process and stuff. Let's see. She looks worked really hard. You're talking about the horse? Miss Mama was asking, why are you looking thin? Because I couldn't eat anything. Because the first like 4 months of my pregnancy, man, I could not eat anything. This kid was like, oh, you want food, Mom? Puke. I lost a lot of weight, actually. I weigh less now than I did when like before I got pregnant. Because I couldn't tell that I lost weight. I mean, maybe to you guys it looks like I lost weight. But when I went in for my first appointment, I had lost 10 pounds. And I was like, what the hell? And I'm like, are you sure there's like a kid in there and I'm not just sick? They're like, nope, there's a little alien in there. But I actually probably should have weighed myself when I got out of the shower earlier. But I can see a baby bump now. Today when I got out of the shower, I'm like, oh my God, there it is. Finally, there's a goddamn baby bump. But me and Peaches are really excited. I'm so happy it's a boy. Peaches didn't care either way, but I'm like, I grew up with all sisters. My brother is like 20 years older than me. I've always wanted a boy. Like, I wanted a little brother. And then when I was like, okay, if I ever have a kid, I want boys. I want at least 2 boys. And then after that, I don't care. But boys would be nice. So I'm so happy I'm getting at least one little boy. And so now Peaches, like, now, you know, got a girl the first time, got a boy the second time. And I told him, I was like, I want a boy. I was like, you tell your little guys, your little soldiers that are going in, you only send the Y ones. Only send that Y chromosome because I want a boy. And he just laughed at me. He's like, you can't pick. He's like, it's whichever one you let in. He's like, if you want a boy, you got to let in the boy ones. And I was like, just only send the boy ones. And I was just thinking over and over again, I'm like, it's going to be karma. I'm going to get a girl and it's going to be all this drama. And it's going to be just like with my sisters and it's going to be hell. Oh my God, that looks so much better. Oh, I'm so happy with this copper. All right. So this is Joe Sonia's Artist Colors. It's varnished copper. It says Pigment Mix Series 2 Velvet Matte Finish for Decorative Painting. What year was this made? There's a telephone number on it. Artist quality acrylic for decorative painting used directly from the tube or mixed with Joe Sonia's mediums to paint on wood, metal, fabric, glass, clean up with soap and water. So yeah, acrylics aren't toxic, so I'm fine here. But it doesn't say a production date on here. Oh, Chroma Australia. Made in Australia. Ooh, look at that. Yo, you Aussies. You recognize this brand? Any Aussies in the chat? Oh, I had a member chat. Taylor Swift greater than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU. Thank you for being a member for 28 months. You getting money from this channel now? Question mark. LOL. I will not know that until my earnings pass over $100 in a month. And right now I think I'm at like $54 for the reels that I've posted this month. So I need 50, a little less than 50 more to go to find out if I'm going to be paid from this channel or not. Beach is releasing Million Man March. I know, right? Just think, in 16 years, he'll be borrowing my car. Hopefully, he will borrow his father's car. But, yeah, I know. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm so happy with this. I need to go and order one. But somebody was asking about art supplies in the chat. If you go into the description of this stream, there I finally kind of figured out how to create an Amazon storefront. And so if you go onto the link, it should have the link to my Amazon storefront. And I have all of the stuff that I use connected on there that it will let me. Sometimes it won't let me add products on there, but it should be linked in there. So, yeah. There's videos of it you can look up. Anna, have you seen the light that shines at the moment of conception for an egg? I have seen the like little, what are they called? What is it called? Like medical videos, if you know what I'm saying. This is where when people make an argument about AI, this is where I'm pro AI in a way. If they used AI to do like those medical, like the surgery videos, or like show like, oh, this is how, conception works, for example, like ones that, when you look at a textbook and it's like, oh, here's the the scientific drawings of like, this is an ovary, this is like a uterus, here is a baby at like a week, here's a baby at 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 12 weeks. If they used AI to do that, that would look so cool, right? But I know a lot of people are against AI, but the videos, like, could you imagine, like, think about like the best heart surgeon in the world, and they have to pass their knowledge on to another heart surgeon. What if, and they have like no artistic abilities because they're a heart surgeon. Imagine them putting all of their knowledge into an AI program that can make like basically a step-by-step tutorial video, high definition, of how to perform heart surgery. That would like change the medical industry forever and for the better, in my opinion. So that is something that I'm like, oh, that would be awesome for. Let's see. Oh, what's up, Ryan? Haven't seen you in forever. Let's see. Anna trying to get that referral money. Oh, no, I wasn't trying to do that. I just think it's really easy. And I use everything on Amazon. So, or I just buy everything from Amazon because I'm lazy. And it's super convenient. I know a lot of people are like anti-Amazon, but I'm like, at least Amazon gets to me on time and they have a great return policy. But it's just easier. I used to put like just all of the Amazon links in the description, and it just like would spam basically the description and kill my videos. But I just try to do what's easiest. And from what I've learned from all of the artists that I follow on like Instagram, they all do it. So I was like, okay, that's just seems to be the simplest way for everyone. So that's what I do. It's okay, Anna, got to make that money. I don't know how to make money on Amazon, but I guess that's how you do it. I don't know. I don't know how to do. I need to learn how to do all these things, considering I'm going to be paying for another human. But we shall see. Let's see. But what's up, everyone? Please smash the like button if you guys have not already. I did that. Okay, so I painted 3 of them. Let's see if there's any more in here. Oh, let me show you this. Here's an example of a gold one. Gold one. Let me see if there's any more that are supposed to be copper. I don't think so. Oh, here we go. This one's supposed to be copper. I need to take a photo of it first, though. Cannot forget that. Lots and lots of photos. Okay. All right, that's good enough for me. Let's do this again. Ooh, this is going to look really nice with a blue eye. Cute nails. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got little blue flowers for my baby boy. It's funny. Peaches' mom is she just keeps saying, I can't wait to see what this baby looks like. She just keeps saying over and over again how beautiful it's going to be. And I'm like, well, yeah, I got the cutest boy. Because Peaches is the prettiest peach. I tease Peaches all the time. So he's one of 4 boys. And I'm just like, you're the cutest one. And I was like, if you guys are puppies, you'd be the cutest puppy in the litter. And he just laughs at me. And I'm like, no, I'm serious. Like, you know that thing where if you're like dating someone and then you go and meet their friend group and it's like, oh, like their friends are hotter than them. I got the cutest one. It was so weird. So Peaches' oldest brother used to be married to this woman. And I got warned before meeting her that she's kind of eccentric. And so we get there and she's like, so have you met all of them yet? And I was like, well, yeah, the one I was meeting then was the last one that I hadn't met yet. And me and Peaches had only been dating for like a year. But this brother lives in a different state. So like we went out of state to go visit them. And so we're there and she's like, which one did you, she's like, okay, so now you've met all of them. Which one do you think is the cutest? And I was like, what? Like, I was on the spot. It was right in front of Peaches and his brother. And she's like, it's this one, right? And she named one of the brothers that wasn't her husband. And I was like, no, I was like, it's obviously Peaches. Like, me and Peaches, we both just felt so bad for his brother. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, no, Peaches is the cutest one. Like, obviously, I'm going to pick Peaches. And it's funny because the brother that she said was the one that I'm like, that's the ugliest one. I don't know what you're smoking, but like, yeah, they got divorced. Surprise, surprise. But I'll never forget that. I felt so bad for Peaches' brother. I was like, bro, even your wife doesn't think you're the cutest one. And I tease Peaches all the time that he's super cute. But we keep talking about like what we think the baby is going to look like, if it's going to look more like me or if it's going to look more like Peaches. And I keep saying, I was like, just better have your eyelashes because he's got perfect long black eyelashes. And I'm like, he better have your eyelashes and your fur. Like, he's going to get fur from me either way, but Peaches has like the most perfect, amazing, lush chest hair. And I want the kid to one day have Peaches' amazing chest hair. I'll be so mad at that kid if he shaves it off. But, yeah. Got a name picked? Yeah, I was offering Peaches to name him after him, but Peaches said no, he wanted to do something different. Now, I was like, okay, I want to name a kid after me, like a boy. So, because you know how guys name the kids after them. I was like, okay, my name. So, Anakin or Indiana. And I was like, that's so cool. I'll be the cool mom with my kid named that. And Peaches said no. So, I was like, eh. I'm like, you already get the last name. But it's his first boy. So, I just decided to let Peaches pick. And he picked a name that he really liked. I've realized, like, aside from that whole Anakin or Indiana thing, I didn't really have any boy names in mind that I like. So I was like, whatever. He really likes this one name. It's his first boy. I'll let him pick what he wants to name him. So you know. And also low key, since I'm letting him pick the first one, maybe he'll let me pick the second one. Ha 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 ha. See, thinking in the long run. My mom really wants it to be this one name, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it's a good name, but it's like I know so many guys with that name, and it's just, I don't know. It's funny because I'm like, I don't want daughters. Like, if I have them, then I have them. But it's like I have like a list of like 7 girl names, but I could not think of like any boy names that weren't Anakin or Indiana. But so Peaches picked. We're not going to tell the internet what my kids' names are, you know, saying kids for in the future, but we're not going to tell anyone what his name is. So I'll just figure like the chat is pretty good about like coming up with nicknames for people like they did with Shane's kid and like nicknaming her Terry or like Pterodactyl. So I figured you guys are just going to come up with a nickname and then whatever sticks, I guess, will be my baby. I was going to call him like Xeno, like Xenomorph kind of thing. But it was funny when everyone was asking, what names are you thinking of? And we'd just say the boy names. And they're like, okay, what about a girl? And I'm like, I'm having a boy. And they're like, you don't know, it could be a girl. And I'm like, I'm having a boy. I refuse to say girl names. One of the things, though, it's like that whole thing, if you tell people your name, if somebody else can steal it from you. I remember, like, Peaches, so he likes the name Genevieve for a girl. And I don't like that name because that makes me think of like Madeline's friend from that Madeline movie. Her name was Genevieve. And I'm like, I don't, and I also don't like the nickname Jen. Like, I don't know. I just know too many girls named Jen. And I'm just like, no, I don't like that. But I guess he had told like one of his friends, and his friend's like wife heard it. And so she got all excited. So they named their daughter Genevieve. And I told him, I was like, you can't tell people your kid names until like you're already gonna have the kid already, because they will steal it. Just what everybody does it. It's like a karma thing. You can't tell anyone. So he had to learn the hard way. But I would have never let my kid be named Genevieve. I just don't like the nickname Jen. See, I usually do this kind of stuff when I'm like I have like something playing in the background, like I'm watching Star Trek or listening to an audiobook or something. But I wanted to test out live streaming on this channel again and hang out with you guys. I'll look at the chat in a minute. I'm almost done with this one. But see what I'm saying with the skin, it kind of blends in a little bit with the copper, which is one of the reasons I don't like it. But I know a lot of people like copper. It does look really, really nice when it's done. I will say that. Ballers might be live. I don't know. I bet it's Cecil. I see you. I knew a Genevieve. I was younger. She had huge boobs. Oh my God. It is going live. Oh yeah, go over to Ballers. I'm going to be boring over here. By the way, there's it says there was 72 people, but now 67. Guys, if you haven't smashed the like button, I'm only 6 likes away from getting 100 likes. Could you guys please smash the like button? I'd really appreciate it. How many times can you rewatch Star Trek? A lot. To answer your question, a fuck ton. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's funny. I couldn't stand like the copper thing, and now I just want to paint everything. But yeah, smash the like button. Smash the like button if you guys have not already. All right, let's see. Name him Anakin. I know, right? That's Star Wars baby. Anna, name your son Cecil. Do you have to go to a courthouse to name them? I don't know. How will you name them when you're not in the hospital? I don't know how that works. I guess we'll find out. Peaches will never allow you to pick Anakin. I know. Full head of hair. Oh, yeah. Peaches and I will be shocked if the baby does not have a full head of hair, because he and I both did. I came out like a monkey. I had like a trail of fur down my back. I had patches of hair on my ears. I literally looked like a werewolf baby. Like, have you ever seen those really realistic looking werewolf babies? That's what I look like when I came out. So my mom had my brother, you know, I can't remember our exact age gap, but 17 years, 20 years. I always get it mixed up. One of my cousins, so it's my brother and like one of my cousins are like a day apart, like their birthday. And one of them is 20 years and the other one's 17 years. And I always get it mixed up. And my brother won't tell me because now he doesn't like how old he is. But I guess I could text my mom, but then she'd just get mad at me. It's like, don't remember your brother's age? And it's like, do you want me to remind you of your age? And then she'll just get even more mad at me. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, when my mom had my brother, my mom is super, super blonde and pale like Elsa from Frozen. And so my brother was super, super pale and blonde and, Elsa from Frozen complexion. He had like the green eyes like my mom. So when my mom was having me, she was expecting to have another pale, towhead, green-eyed baby. And I came out looking like the missing link monkey. And she's like, what? What is this baby? You fill out the report of live birth at hospital. There's 100 likes. Yay, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, I'm trying to think of what I should do now. I was not expecting to like this paint as much as I do. So high praises to this paint. I need to buy more of it. I need to find it. But you look like an elf, Anna. I guess that's the Scandinavian nose that I have. But everything else I look like a monkey person. Let's see. Oh, but I've been going for almost an hour, so it took me an hour to paint all 4 of those. But that is also because I'm talking. I could have gotten that done much faster, just busting it out. But so would you guys ever like to see the entire process of me adding the leafing to it? Here, I'll show you one that's not finished. Let me grab one. Okay. This is a shiny gold. So I have the vintage version of the leafing and I have the shiny version. Everybody picks the vintage. I like doing the shiny ones better. But of course, everybody always picks the opposite of what I like. And so what I do is I put glue, excuse me, I cover all of the area that I had painted, like the metallic, in glue. And then I put down the leafing. And then I like it to have kind of a cracked age look because it looks really, really good when it's done. And so I put it all down there and you can see how it's flaky. And then I take a brush and I brush it all off and it gives this amazing effect. So is that something you guys would like to watch me do? Add all of the leafing to these, or no? You'd rather just watch painting, just straight up painting? Oh my God, Mind and Body, don't put that in my chat. That's what got me flagged. I got a restricted channel for almost 2 years, man. I just need to ban that word in my chat. Please don't put that in my chat. I will get in trouble again. Yeah, and I know you weren't trying to do it, but it just gotta be careful, the YouTube overlords. And then there's also weirdos that hate me. But yeah, we were joking about that, and that's what got my channel in trouble. So can't talk about that. Yeah. Why can't you say, oh, you can't say that I word? Nope. Especially when you have weirdos that will mass report you and say oh, this is dangerous and all that fun stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I got marked as dangerous and couldn't post videos. YouTube withheld my earnings. And yeah, it was all this drama. Getting a restricted channel. I've never had that happen before. Don't put that word in my chat. God damn it. Mods, either delete it. Stop posting that word. I'm serious. All right. I'm going to go add it to my channel no words. Oh, okay. I'm far away. I didn't see. I'm just gonna be better safe than sorry. Advanced settings. Variations. I know, but I know you guys are just joking, but I usually would have a better sense of humor, but because of getting my channel restricted, I'm not about that, okay? All right. There we go. Annie, you can't stress or pain at the same time. I know this. I know this. I'm trying not to. It is what it is, though. What number eye is this? This one is, I don't know. I'd have to go and check. The last one I painted was 144, though. So 144 eye paintings I have done so far, which is awesome. That's great. Better step out the doors, not the jack. But I dig the art. Excellent. Thanks. I'm going to clean. I guess I can just prep my palette for the next one. I'm happy you guys got to see me experiment with a new brand I've never used before. So that's fun. First time for everything. And we learned that I like it. And I'm going to find this on the Amazons and see if I can order it. If not, I'm going to be hunting down some Australian stores that will ship to America. Ironic. Not the thing I need is an Australian thing. Okay. Now, that was acrylic paint. These are oil paints, but they are Gamblin, so they are not toxic, which is nice. I know someone was worried about that in the chat. Who is Baller's channel on this week? Is it on Shane's or Mandy's, or does Dale ever stream it, or is it just Shane and Mandy? Oh my goodness. Mandy. Laugh my ass off. Patrick. Oh my God. Okay. Well, the next person that's on my list is a woman named Laura. Dale did once. How did that go? Was it good? Let's see. I guess I can just start mixing this paint. Thing. Actually, you know what? Before I forget, I'm going to order this on Amazon right now. So let me do that while I remember, because I will forget. Can you please talk about how you sell art? Your Star Wars stuff is very successful, and it seems lots of folks want your painting. I can't tell you about that because I don't sell my art. I don't sell my art, and I don't collaborate with people because I have had very, very, very bad experiences. And so it's just not, it's not even worth it to me. Oh, let me find the brand. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm standing at my computer. Let me know if you guys can hear me, and then I'll continue talking. But loud and clear. Okay, cool. Okay, so I actually have been considering selling some of my paintings just to make room for more baby stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. I used to sell stuff back when I was in college, and it would be like, I would sell my work to other people that, so that way I could eat, but they wanted their homework done. So I would buy, or I would sell, my work so people could turn that in for their homework. But, and I would actually make decent so that way I could, eat and stuff. But I don't know. Some people have, like, when I first started out YouTube, I had the Patreon, then I got banned on Patreon because of people that, wanted to treat me like their slave and then weren't actually interested in the artwork. They were just interested in controlling me. So I had very, very bad experiences with people that aren't professionals. If you're a professional, completely different story. But and then some people were nice and they contacted me about doing paintings, and then they would tell me what I wanted or what they wanted. I would tell them, okay, size of the canvas, how long it would take, all of that stuff. And then I would get them back a price, and then they wouldn't like it. And then they wouldn't, they obviously wouldn't move forward with it. They'd be like, okay, thanks, but no thanks, kind of thing. Like, even freaking Az ghosted me over painting. But well, I think it was like right, I don't remember if it was around the time, if it was before or after the stuff that happened with Ethan, but he hit me up about doing a painting for him, like a portrait of that one guy from the TV, the British show The Prisoners. And I said okay, and we were talking about canvas sizes, and then he blocked me and then unblocked me, but I caught him in the process of blocking me, and never hit me up about it since. So at this point, I'm just like, I just don't want to deal with people. Starving artist. Well, I guess in a way, but I mean, I have other ways of making money. Like, I'd rather just sell prints of it and not sell the original. Oh my gosh. It's going to be $4.95 for delivery. That sucks, but I found it on Amazon. It'll get here on July 25th. All right. I'll just, oh shit. Damn it. It's my mother's address. Gotta go cancel. Sorry. I was ordering something for my mother. And I just sent this paint to my mother's house. So let's fix that. I don't want it going to my mother's house. I want it coming to my house. There we go. All right, cool. See, Amazon is so freaking convenient. Oh, J Bam, I just opened Twitter. I saw your message. Where I have the picture I took of your eye. I can't find the one of Monique's. Can you send it to me again? I'm sorry. I'll send you examples so you guys can see. You guys want better. What was I doing? I was going and getting the photo of the eye so I can mix the paint. All right, here we go. $4.95 or $495? No, $4.95. $4.95 for the shipping. But I guess I could have checked Michael's, but it is what it is. Amazon's just convenient, and I'll know if it's the right one or not. And Amazon will most likely let me return it. Okay. I'm gonna need more white. It's funny, I was mixing paint while I was camping, and my family was just like fascinated by the process. Again, this is how it goes. I'm so happy that this microphone is working. Everyone always complains about my audio during these streams. I'm like, there's nothing I can do sometimes. I gotta work with what I got. It's weird looking up and like seeing the YouTube chat, not the Twitch chat. I know you guys don't like it, but I really did enjoy streaming on Twitch. Twitch was nice. Gotta go grab some white. I'm gonna have to buy more white soon because I'm running low. Now, this lady has a very yellow complexion, but I think it has more to do with her lighting. He just said he was going to be home from dropping the munchkin off at like 8:30, which means he might be home soon, so I might get to see him, which will be nice. Get a pretty peach. Show him my belly. Show him how fat I look today. Let's see. My brother should be giving Anna tips on how to mix paints. Well, that's insulting that you think that I don't know how to mix my own paint. I think I'm rather good at mixing my own colors. But, thanks for the backhanded compliment, I guess. This lady's got a lot of yellow in her skin. And this is what happens when you take photos with like synthetic light. The best, if you really want to see like a true skin tone, you take the photo of yourself in the sunlight. It'll look the most true to your skin. Hmm. So this like thing popped up on my feed today, and it was like, it was recommended for me, and I think it's because it had my name in it, which was weird, or like Star Wars in it. But it was like somebody complaining about me talking about the acolyte. And I clicked on it because I was like, what is like, it was a chick too. And I was like, what is this hoe saying about me? And the video was like, this video has been, taken down by the person. So they must have just uploaded it and then taken it down. And it's funny because when I'm doing reviews and stuff, so I'll look up like the acolyte and like see what other people use for video titles. And just like if I'm having trouble coming up with the title, or just kind of seeing what the general search, like what search will come up first for titles. And so I had been searching Star Wars and the Acolyte, and so like that popped up for my recommended, and I was like, that's weird, because usually like hater videos never show up on my timeline because I don't search myself. But now I'm like, I want to watch it. I want to know what this chick said about me. And I wish I could remember the name of the chick's channel, but I know it was a girl. Probably mad because I'm criticizing it with common sense. I was going to watch another episode today, and I'm like, ugh, my brain. Do I really want to do that to myself? The answer is no, but I'm probably going to have to. Oh my goodness. I went camping and I did not get bit by a single mosquito. I come home and I'm in here and I'm getting bit. I discovered that my perfume is like bug repellent, so as long as I like spray it on my skin, I'm good. But these mosquitoes and where I live must be building up a tolerance, because, or maybe they just bite me and then they die, because they're only little bites, so it must be littler mosquitoes. They're so annoying. Hey, puppy. Like I should turn on like the baller so I can listen to it and we could all listen to it together while I mix colors. Or you guys could just enjoy the ASMR of the paint mixing. I don't know if you guys have been watching, but that House of the Dragon, I'm like, this is good. I hope they don't like epically screw it up like they did with Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is awful. Earth noise. There's some noise that my neighbor is making. My neighbors have been remodeling their house. So they've had workers there for a really long time. I'm like, this must be a really expensive remodel. See. Do you still have that zapper? No, it died. It stopped working. There was too many bugs. The bugs overpowered it. I need to get a new one. Oh my goodness. Such a pretty color. Usually don't like cooler, like reds and stuff like this, but it's gonna look really pretty with this lady's yellow skin tone. Paint drying streams is actually relaxing. Oh, good. Anna, I'm going to send you some diapers to your PO box. Go right ahead. I'm hearing that I'm going to need a lot of those. So, yeah, if you want to send me diapers, other baby stuff, go right ahead. I guess that's one thing that you can never have enough of. Thank you. If anyone else wants to send me baby stuff, go right ahead. It's going to be a boy, so keep that in mind. Oh my God, this reel popped up and me and Peaches, like, we're just dying. It was these parents that they're like, we use gender neutral terms for our child and we're going to let our child pick its gender when it's old enough. And I'm like, these people are just like a science experiment. Like, I'm like, they all need to watch the documentary on the Unabomber and like how that was a science experiment, and we all know how that turned out. Yeah, it was weird. And it's like you could clearly tell the kid was a boy. And I'm like, that poor little boy. At one point, that's just child abuse. But yeah, me and Peaches are like, we both were just like, we're both so happy that both of us are not like, insane. Basically, we're normal. We're normal, and I'm like, yeah, we're not doing that. If I'm having a boy, it's gonna be a boy. If it's a girl, it's gonna be a girl. It's gonna have all the girl stuff. The boy's gonna have all the boy stuff. The big question, we're like, is he gonna like dinosaurs or trucks better? Like, what's it gonna be? Race cars or dinosaurs, you think? What will his personality be like? I'm just like, I really hope that it's not a Thomas the Train. My nephew was into Thomas the Train. That was like the most boring show. It's too similar. He'll be into explosives. Smash the like button if you guys have not already. Hmm. Oh, this paint's starting to dry out. This is like one of my older palettes. Usually oil paint lasts a long time, but this one, it's been out for a while. Try and make it the most of it. Well, still can. I'm done mixing paint. I need to check to see if Peaches is home yet. He better be. I miss him. I haven't seen his face all day. It's funny, they always tell you not to mix like certain colors because it'll come out muddy, but then it's like, well, some people have that color in their skin tone, so it's like, haha, I get to make a muddy color on purpose. This lady, it's like, I know she's not wearing eyeshadow because you're not supposed to wear makeup, but she's got like on the edge of her eye, it's like almost gray. Again, I know it has to do because of the lighting that she's using, but once it's all blended, it'll look really, really nice. Can you guys hear the helicopter? I think the only color I've left, I never use them, but I feel like I need an orangier one. She's got some orange. I'll just go for it, I guess. That's good. Okay, her eye color. I need to check on this. See what it is. What's up, Rhino? I was just talking about your country, man. Apparently this oil paint that I found that's, or not oil paint, this paint that I found that's absolutely amazing for leafing is made in Australia. I hear a door, but I can't tell if it's mine or my neighbor's. They're doing the remodeling, so probably it's the neighbors, but I'm just hopeful that it's Peaches. It's me, Peaches. Peaches, 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 peaches. And part of her eye is in like extreme dark shadow. All right, I'm done with the paint mixing. Okay, now I check and see if Peaches is home. What apps are for? Oh, he is home. Oh, yay. Awesome. Yay, 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 yay. Oh my goodness. I got a super chat? Thank you. Grab America by the Pose. Oh, thank you, Russell Holt. Do a shipping painting of John and Shane embracing. Thank you for the super chat, Russell, but I am not going to do that. How are you painting, Cecil? No, I'm mixing paints for an eye painting, but it is done. I might, let me see. So what I did most of this stream was I added the new metallic paint, the Australian paint that I got at an estate sale, and I now know is awesome. It's the paint I've been looking for. Made in Australia. So I gotta hunt more of this down for these. So I did that on all 4 copper ones that I have just sitting here. And so next time I stream on the channel, maybe I will do the actual leafing so you guys can see the entire process. But now that Peach is home, I'm going to go see him. I haven't seen him all day. I'm going to go see him and eat dinner. I might be back later for a painting stream, but it would be on my Twitch channel, not here on YouTube. I want to see how YouTube handles this because, like I said before, this channel was restricted for almost 2 years because I got flagged for being part of something that I'm not. And, but whatever, I got restricted. YouTube stopped paying me, and it was not good. Not good. So I wanted just to see, since you guys complained so much about the Twitch streams, if I could stream again on here and possibly move content back onto YouTube. So this is an experiment. After the stream ends, can you guys just stick around for a minute and leave a comment on the stream? And, you know, let me know if it worked or not. And we'll just see how YouTube handles it. But I guess the Ballers are live over on Mandy's channel. So go over onto Mandy's channel and watch Ballers. Mods put a link in the chat for that. And I might be back later to do a painting stream, but that would be on my my Twitch, not here on YouTube. So make sure that you're following me over on Twitch so you don't miss that notification. And I'm also have to watch another stupid episode of The Acolyte, so you guys might see me blowing up on Twitter about that. But guys, until next time, thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for being here. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, morning, evening, afternoon. And yeah, may the force be with you because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone.